Hello there Internet! Welcome to the 9th entry in my gaming diary. Our adventure in Yakuza 0 continues in today's chapter 14, Unwavering Bonds. So let's get to it. We start out with joining Makoto and Kiryu as they arrive in Kamurocho's West Park. Here we bumped in our homeless friend again, and Kiryu asks him to hide Makoto at his place so he can try to contact Tachibana. Our smelly friend is more than willing to help us, as he's still grateful to us for beating up those miners a couple of chapters ago. I decided to check out the most obvious choice to find Tachibana, Little Asia. And would you know it? I find Tachibana there. He is in an even worse shape than before, and to make him feel better, I decide to tell him about what happened in Sotenbori and inform him of Oda's betrayal and death. In return, he shares the story of his descent into a life of crime and violence.
一度、黒の世界に足を踏み入れた者は、周りを喰らい、のし上がり続けることでしか生き残れません。
Okay, that ladder of bones phrase is pretty boss. I do hope you're in the mood for explaining.
少し長い話になるかな。
Tachibana reveals his connection to our daddy Kazama. While looking for his sister, he found out that the Dojima family is after her to get to the empty lot. He sought out Kazama to ask him for his help. Weirdly enough, Kazama agreed and came up with the whole plan of recruiting us. But what does Big Daddy Kazi get out of this? Kazama is using this whole plot to spoil Dojima's plans to land the deal for the empty lot. Keeping Dojima away from the empty lot also spoils his plans to become the next chairman of the Tojo clan. After a healthy cry, Tachibana is feeling well enough to finally meet his sister. Yes, of course, Dojima family goons suddenly show up. We deal with them as we always do. We did get away from this fight pretty much unscathed, until this bullshit happens.
Kiryu-san!
Meet Lao Gui, an infamous Chinese hitman, who, as Tachibana tells us, is responsible for the murder we are being framed for. To save Kiryu's life, Tachibana decides to go with the assassin, and I thank him by taking a nap. I woke back up in Little Asia's medical facility to have a chat with Elder Chen. He wants to dump more exposition on us. Turns out that Oda worked with good old Shibuzawa, explaining how the Dojima family knew where to find Tachibana. It's very likely that the Dojima family is already torturing Tachibana to get to his sister, so that's why Chen patched us back up, so we could save him. Having no clue where Tachibana is, Chen and I decide to get in contact once his men found Tachi's location. I just barely set foot out of Little Asia as I'm confronted by Dojima family goons trying to start some shit. Oh look, Nishikiyama is also there. I have a feeling he's still mad at me. As this whole empty lot thing is putting Daddy Kazama and his family at risk, Nishiki decides to screw the Dojima family and sides with Kiryu. Together, the bros decide to kick the goons' asses. I just don't know why they have to be topless for that. Or how it is that everybody instantly heals their wounds in this universe. The freshly reunited bros decide to celebrate by taking a romantic stroll through West Park, and I decide to introduce Nishiki to Makoto. Alright, there is still this whole Tachibana situation. Right on cue, I get a phone call from Elder Chen telling me where to find Tachibana. He's in a building next to the empty lot. How convenient. Nishiki and Kiryu hurry to Tachibana's rescue, and I get an exclusive glimpse on Dojima's men torturing the poor guy. Wait, how is Kuza still up and about? That guy got run over by a damn car. Even worse, how the fuck is that guy still alive? He fell from a 3-story window. Fine, whatever. Tachibana decides to goad his torturer into taking a hammer to his head just seconds before Nishikyu and Kiryu arrive at the scene. Why the fuck would he do that? All he had to do was to wait just 4 more seconds. Anyhow, we deliver some swift justice. So, what's that now? Fight number 4 between Kuza and Kiryu? This shit is getting kinda old, to be honest. History repeats itself as we kick Kuza's ass and Nishiki takes off to grab Makoto. Tachibana decides to use his dying breath to lay down more exposition. Turns out that our former boss, Sohei Dojima, planned this whole mess surrounding the empty lot to oust our daddy Kazama. Not to be left out, Kuza explains that there is a traitor in the Tojo clan trying to sell the empty lot to the rival Omi alliance. Who the fuck cares about that? I'm busy crying manly tears over here. Speaking of manly tears, I don't want to make jokes about what comes next. Just watch and try to keep a brave face.
Kiryu.
お兄ちゃん